Hey guys, I'm Jeff and my channel is Home Built by Jeff. And for those of you who don't already follow me and don't actually know who I am and what my channel does, basically I build these classic cars, everything from sort of bare metal all the way up, doing in the paint and all the rest of it. So I'm firmly implanted into the automotive YouTuber stage. And I've been doing this now for about 4 years, and it's really interesting seeing how people perceive YouTubers in this current climate and see what people make, what they think they make, don't understand if they make any money at all, what happens and how it all works. So I thought, because I get these comments all the time, I thought it was about time I sort of address them and give you guys a bit of insight as to how everything actually happens behind the scenes. So as I said, I've been doing this now for about 4 years, and basically I started with my Porsche 911. I got this old wreck that I wanted to build up, and I thought, well, I'm usually on car forums and things like that, and I thought, well, if I'm going to do a build thread, instead of just taking photos and sort of writing, you know, a bit of a blog about my build as I went, I thought I would film it. And that is where this all started. I just thought I would just film it and add film to my build threads, because I thought that's something that people would be interested in watching. I know that that's the sort of thing that I would watch. Now, as it grew, I got more and more followers, and it turned from sort of this part-time hobby to almost a job now. So currently I'm moved up to the stage where I'm doing 2 videos every week, and that is a lot of work. Some YouTubers, vloggers and things like that can do, I can do a video in an hour, and it's pretty quick and simple, very little editing, and get it up. Whereas for me, doing a build series on these cars, I generally, for one of my videos, do a full 8-hour day of work in the garage here and build up my cars. And then I go back and I spend another about 2 hours editing each video, and then adding the sound, the music, doing the thumbnails, and then posting it up on different social media sites and promoting and all the rest of it. So it ends up being 2 11-hour days or so a week to do these 2 videos a week. So it's a lot of work. It's a big commitment. It's not just something I do in a couple of hours and it's done and it's posted up. So depending on the content of the channel, it really depends on how much work each video takes. And you can spend a lot more time editing than I do on my videos. There's a lot of people who really go in depth, and you can spend days of editing. Perception. So when people find out that I have a YouTube channel and I have almost 60,000 subscribers, on the scheme of things, it's not a small channel, but it's not a big channel. It's about a mid-level YouTuber channel as far as I'm concerned. There's the guys who have got several 100,000, million plus subscribers who are doing a lot of traffic, and they are really doing well. And there's plenty of guys who are doing the same sort of thing as I am, and they're putting in just as much work, and they've got 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers and really struggling, and it's hard work. The perception is, you've got almost 60,000 subscribers, you must be raking in the cash. You must be like, look at all these cars, that's how you pay for it. You pay for all these cars with YouTube income. That is definitely not the reality. The reality is that if those channels that are only got 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers probably aren't making very much at all. So that brings me to subscribers. Subscribers is the thing that everybody wants to know. As soon as they hear you have a YouTube channel, or they talk about a YouTube channel, they talk about how many subscribers does the channel have. I know when I started and I posted my first video, in the first week I had like 100 views. And when I eventually got to that 100 subscribers, I was over the moon. I thought, wow, there are actually 100 people in the world that are watching my silly little videos I'm filming with a handheld GoPro in my garage. They actually want to see when I post another one, and they want to subscribe to my channel. And I was amazed, and I was so grateful, and it was amazing. 100 people somewhere in the world wanted to watch my stuff. That is one of the big motivations for doing a YouTube channel and and creating content is you're getting these comments from people in far reaches of the world. I'm here in near Sydney in Australia, and there's plenty of people on the complete opposite side of the globe that are sending me messages and watching what I do, and that is absolutely amazing, and it really helps to keep me motivated moving forward. It really gives me incentive to want to grow and want to do this more, and that's the bug that I think pretty much all YouTubers get, is they get this bug and they just want to keep growing their channel and growing their audience. Monetization. And this is the big M word with YouTube. Now, sometimes when I'm talking to people, they're amazed that YouTube pays anything at all. You mean you can actually make some money by filming videos and posting them on the internet? And yes, you can. And some of these big YouTubers are making really big money doing this. At least the way it works in October of 2019 when I'm filming this is you currently need 1,000 subscribers to monetize your channel. Monetizing your channel means that basically you allow YouTube to put ads through your videos, and they will give you a cut of the income and the revenue from those ads. Now, they still keep a large portion of that income, but they do pass on some to you, which is an incentive to make more videos and get more viewers. All this comes in the form of AdSense. Now, AdSense is a separate part of Google, I believe, that you sign up to, and they are the ones that distribute the income. So you sign up, you get an AdSense account, and then you can monetize your videos. I remember when I posted up my first monetized video, and I saw after like a week, I've had $1.21 was what I was going to make in income, and I was just amazed. I'm actually making some money out of these little videos, and I thought that was amazing. So the way that it actually works with the payouts though is that you have to earn $100 US before you get a payout. Now, that doesn't have to be in the first month. You can make $5 in the first month and $10 in the next month, and it'll keep rolling over until that amount builds up to a total of $100, and as soon as it's over that total, then they'll pay you out. If you're making more than $100 a month, obviously you'll get a payout every month. Subs mean nothing. This might be a revelation to a lot of you. I know it was to me, and it was to so many other people that I talk to, but everybody quantifies a YouTube channel by how many subscribers they have. But in reality, it actually means very little at all. Once you reach that 1,000 subscriber mark, it really means nothing. You can have channels that have 300 subscribers and they've had videos that get 3 million views per video. And you can have the other way around, where you have channels that have 250,000 subscribers and they get 300 views per video. The subscribers actually means very little, and it has nothing to do with how you get paid or pretty much anything else. It's just more bragging rights, to be honest. And when you get those plaques and banners and things from YouTube. But beyond that, it really means nothing. How it actually works, and I'm still really in the dark onto the details of how it works, but it's actually on the amount of views and the amount of watch time your videos get. So you can have a video that has 3 million views, but you'll get very little revenue from that because a lot of people are only watching it for a few seconds and then they click away. If they watch the whole video or more of the video, and also depending on how they interact with the ads throughout that video, depends on how you get paid. And that is all summed up in CPM, or clicks per mile. I don't know how they came up with that term, but essentially it just means the clicks you get on the video and how many people watch the ads. And you get paid on how many ads are basically consumed by your viewers. And that's how they work it out. And it's much more complicated than I can understand, but they pay you on that. It is also quite interesting that as my videos are often reasonably similar, I'm always working on cars, and my videos are generally about that. Besides the odd video like this one that I'm doing now, they're all work-related videos. So I'm doing a portion of work on the car, I'm building an engine, or I'm painting the car, or I'm sewing the interior, or whatever I'm doing that week, and I cover that and I post the video up. And depending on how people interact with that depends on the CPM of that video and how much I get paid per video. But the benefit of YouTube is that I'm not just getting paid for that video, but I'm getting paid for every single video that I've ever done that's still on YouTube that people go back and watch, and they add up the income from all of those videos, and that gets paid out every month. So that must be heaps, right? I've done 350 videos or something like that now. Not necessarily that much. Actual income. So let's go through and cover exactly what I actually have been paid for my videos. So you can see here, this is my very first video that I published back in November 2015. Now, I didn't actually get monetized until about March or April in 2015. So we'll go through and just show you exactly what that looked like. So this was my very first monetization. From the 10th of March, I wasn't getting anything. And then on the 11th of March, I made 8 cents. Now that took off, and you can see there's a bit of a peak here, and I made $2.25 on the 18th, and the total for that very first month was $22.38, which I thought was fantastic. So taking you over to this screen, you can see this is the entire 2016 revenue that I collected. And it does peak towards the end of the year because this is peak YouTube season, and also my channel was obviously growing over this time. And you can see my revenue, my total revenue for all of 2016 was $555 US. Now the following year, things picked up a bit more, and as you can see, it was pretty stable pretty much all of the year until right at the end. And this has to do with one particular video that took off end of November 2017. And you can see the total revenue for that year is $2,200. So not too bad, but remember, this is 12 months of videos, at least 1 to 2 videos a week for 12 months. It's definitely nothing to retire on. Okay, and moving forward, this is 2018. So the entire year of 2018, let's see, I got 2.3 million views and 12.3 million minutes of watch time. I gained 22,000 subscribers, and I still earned a total of $4,600 for the entire year. Again, you know, that's 2 videos a week by now. Full videos, there's definitely no way you're retiring on that type of income. Viral video, so that is a very popular term that's thrown around a lot these days, but what does it actually mean? To be honest, I don't think there's a definitive answer for that, but some say that if it gets more than 5 million views in a week, then that can be classified as a viral video. So I've actually had a viral video. So when I released the compilation video of the build of my 911 here, I posted it on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time, and it suddenly rocketed off. In the first day or so, it got sort of 100,000 views or something, and I was like, wow, considering most of my videos before that had got 5,000 views or something like that. And I believe at the time on YouTube, I had about 8,000 subscribers at the time. That video on Facebook went completely viral and went everywhere. And by the end of the first week, it had over 10 million views. I stopped counting 12 months ago at sort of 50 million views plus on Facebook. And a lot of that comes from a lot of different sites. So Car Throttle shared it, and they've got 20-something million views by itself of that video on Facebook. Interesting Engineering and Daily Mail and a bunch of other channels that I allowed to show this video, as long as they gave me credit, they posted it up and it went crazy. And it was quite an exciting time watching a video go viral. And you might ask, what did I get paid for that? And off of Facebook? Not a lot. Actually, zero. I got zero from the views on Facebook. Now, I'll take you back through here and I'll show you what it's actually done on YouTube. And that brings me here to the viral video. So as you can see, this is actually what I got paid from YouTube for a viral video. So this one, it went viral on Facebook. It didn't really go viral on YouTube. To date, it's had, you can see here, almost 600,000 views. But my total revenue is only $528. So considering this same video has 50 million views on Facebook and I got nothing, this is the total from over 50 million views that a video has actually netted me, which is not a lot. Now, Facebook is an interesting one. It's a lot harder to get monetized on Facebook, but now you finally can. And I finally have gotten monetized on Facebook, but I think to date, I don't know if I've even made $100 yet on Facebook and got paid out. And I've been monetized for 6 months or more. It's a different format that seems to work on Facebook, and it's not really something that I'm chasing for income. YouTube is definitely a much better source of revenue for me and the type of videos that I put out. Current income. So my current status as a YouTuber is that I have about 59,000 subscribers. So I'll take you through now and show you what the real figures actually are. Moving forward to this year so far, so this year has been quite a successful year. You can see that I was relatively stable for most of the year, and then down here is when I announced my Ferrari project, and I also did the compilation video for my Datsun, which both performed very well and got a bit of a spike in subscribers and income numbers. It's definitely not enough to give up your day job. So taking you through here, this is the overview for the last 28 days. And the predicted income for this month is about $1,200. It's not nothing, but these are the real figures. This is actually what I would get paid for 28 days. And it's saying there, previous 28 days was $882. So it varies quite widely. Other YouTube income. So this is an interesting one because YouTube has more than just posting a video and getting ad revenue from that video. One of those is Super Chat. So if any of you have watched a live stream, you may have seen that you can comment on the videos, and there's the regular comments that keep scrolling over. But if you want your comment to stand out, you can go into Super Chat and you can pay a fee. I think it's somewhere from $1 to $500 for the comment, and your comment will go to the top of the screen and it'll stand out for the creator so they can actually see your comment over all the other comments that are going past, and you potentially could get your comment seen and answered live by the creator. YouTube take a large cut of that money. So I would have thought that if one of my viewers paid $10 to the Super Chat, I would get $10 in YouTube revenue. But that's not the case. YouTube get their little cut of everything, and they actually get 30% of that. So out of that $10, I would get $7. Another form of revenue that YouTube offer is channel memberships. So you can actually sign up as a viewer of a channel and support that channel with $5 a month or $1 a month or whatever the classified amounts are. That, again, YouTube take quite a hefty 30% cut of that YouTube channel revenue as well, which is why a lot of people like myself opt for Patreon. So for myself and the viewers that want to help out and want to help me continue doing these builds and support what we're doing, they can pay a certain amount a month, and in my channel's case, they can get to see the videos a day early. If they pay a little bit extra, they can get their name in the credits of every video, and we thank them for their support. That goes to Patreon, and Patreon only take 5%, which is a much easier to swallow situation than 30 for me anyway. Clickbait. And what is clickbait? Clickbait is putting a thumbnail for your video and make it seem really enticing so people click on it and then they actually watch the video and it's got nothing to do with the picture that they actually clicked on. That sort of deception, unfortunately, actually often pays off for the creators. So the reality is that if clickbait pays and it's all on the number of clicks and the amount of watch time, to keep your revenue stream going, you need to be creating more and more and getting more and more views. And that is where a lot of YouTubers are burning themselves out because they're just trying to keep increasing those views and increasing the number of videos they put out per week. It's a really, really hard slog. For me, I'm just enjoying the ride, and I get to enjoy my hobby, which I would probably be doing whether I was on camera or not. That said, this still takes all of my spare time, and all of my spare income still goes into this I'm not making money out of this whole thing. The amount of money that I need to spend on parts and tools and camera equipment and all the rest of the gear to keep the YouTube channel alive, yeah, I'm definitely not making money out of this, but I'm really enjoying the process. So I hope you guys found this interesting and informative, and you actually get something out of it. You actually realize how hard a lot of these YouTubers you watch really work, and for very little in return. They're not making millions and millions that you think they may be doing. And a lot of us are just guys just filming their hobby in their spare time, and yeah, and we just do it mostly because you guys are watching. So please like, subscribe, as always. Go and hit that link and go and see us on Patreon. You can get some merch in the description as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, thanks. See you guys.